Welcome back everyone to Pontas Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 4, Episode 6 of our old school D&D chainmail scenario. We are playing the Battle of Helm's Deep. The orcs have already pierced the wall. Our forces inside are retreating, but we should be getting reinforcements from Gandalf and the Riders of Rohan this round. Let's jump into gameplay. Thanks for watching. Okay, last round we had the Helm's Deep Rohirrim retreat back and reform to protect the inner keep. But we've had the orcs, the trolls, and the Uruk orcs fully entering into the castle. We do have these Ward Riders outside. This is round number 6. It's the coming of the White Rider, Gandalf. So we've got Gandalf with reinforcements on the way. We'll read about that scenario. And also our strategy here again is just to try to block these orcs, try to stop protecting this inner keep. We do still have our archers retained on the top wall. Let's read from the quick blurb. It says, from the eastern ridge, sunlight breaks through storm clouds, and there Gandalf rides, cloaked in white light with the Riders of Rohan at his back, arriving with the elves from Lothlorien led by Haldir. They descend with fury and speed, scattering the Uruk outside the walls. The tide turns, the fortress holds, and the shadow breaks at last with the dawn. So we've got the Rohirrim, and we also have the Elf Riders. So I know in the book it's only the Rohirrim that come, and in the movie we got the elves, so I decided let's just do both. Let's give them both. Let's have the elves and the Rohirrim show up, sort of save the day. We'll get those guys set up. Though we'll probably do some skirmishing with the Ward Riders, and then trying to also rout out the orcs from within the wall. Okay, quick word from our sponsor, and then we'll jump into round 6 gameplay. Thanks for watching. Pontas Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a bookstore link down in the description where you can pick up books like The Genealogy of Cthulhu, Hermeticism of Hastur, and The Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, 3 of the 6 volumes of the Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. We've also got the Esoteric Saturn Mysteries, Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, and our study of anthroposophy in occulted history with articles on Tolkien. Finally, we've got the newest offering, Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamlands, each volume taking place in another one of H.P. Lovecraft's dreamland cities, Aimless in the city of Cellophase, Hope's Home in Dalathleen, and Stubborn Devotions in Ruined Thron with the Temple of Hypnos. Now back to our gameplay. Okay, so we've got our reinforcements coming from Gandalf with the Riders of Rohan and the elves from Lothlorien. We do have the mounted wargs laying in retreat. Let's give an initiative roll here. Our riders will go first. However, let's start out with our archers here on the wall. Archers will try to get this Uruk that's still on the wall there. That's 2 archers playing with our chainmail rules. We've got some printed up cards here. So for our Rohan archers, they miss. We will also have these 2 archers firing down into the orcs down below, and also missing. Okay, I think we can have maybe the forces will break into 2 sections. Let's have the elves take care of the orcs, and the Riders of Rohan will go in to protect their city. So the Riders have the Rohan Riders, they've got 12. So let's go ahead and give them 12. That's going to bring them up to about here, here. 12 would be here, And then these can break around this as well. 12, 12, and 12. And I'll have Gandalf ride with them. Gandalf can also ride. He's mounted Gandalf. He can also ride with them. And then we'll have our elves. They have 13, so we'll just move them a little bit past the ruler here, here. So the elves will take care of these warg riders. And we also have our internal fighters. So let's have Gimli attacking Uruk-hai. Gimli gets 2 for Uruk-hai. So this was Gimli versus the Uruk-hai here. As in hero mode. Let's also have Legolas against that giant cave troll there. Actually, we'll have Legolas attack those other 2 Uruk-hai. Legolas as well. And Legolas is going to get them as well. We do have 1 Uruk-hai on the wall still. Finally, we have our 1, 2, 3 Rohirrim inside the wall versus the standard orcs. Those Rohirrim footmen, 5 plus, they get 1 hit. So 1 other orc is taken out. Okay, so now we're back to the warg riders. Let's have them regroup. They will go. They have 14 to ride, so they're going to go. They have plenty of time to charge. So 1. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So they are charging here into the elves, the Lothlorien elves, led by Haldir. So we'll have. They do have to make a morale test. So we've got a morale test for them. Warg riders. Okay, and let's go ahead and have their attack as well. So the warg riders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against the elves. Oh, actually, let's finish the other motions. I think I will bring down this Uruk-hai. Let's bring him to the ground level. Actually, let's bring him back down this level. And I'm also going to deploy, we'll leave some of these troops inside, but let's also deploy some troops outside to face the riders. So this Uruk-hai will turn. Those 2 will stay. These will turn like this. Those 2 will stay here, here, and here. But these 2 will turn to face, actually they can go 9 here, right? So if they turn, they can actually go to here. So they're actually going to engage these riders. So let's have him move to here, he'll move to here. Actually, he can move like, okay, they'll move like that. So they can engage these right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and have the orcs attacking. That's 4 orcs. They need 6s. None. We've got 3 orcs. Nothing, and 2 orcs. Okay, the orcs do not land. Our Uruk-hai, our troll, on the other hand, gets to roll a 3 plus, and our other troll gets to roll a 3 plus. Wow, not good rolling for them. Okay, so, and now our wargs can go. Our wargs will also go. Our warg riders have a 5 plus 1. Oh, and they get 3 against the riders of Rohan. So, oh no, sorry, against the elves. So the elves taking 3 damage here. Okay, our elf riders hit by the wargs hard. All right, let's go to the next round. It will be back to our riders. Let's have Gandalf and one of the riders will ride ahead into the breach. And we'll have these riders surrounding like this and like this. And he can attack here, here, and here. So we've got 3 riders. We'll start out with first, inside the wall, we'll have the 3 Rohirrim against the Orcs. 3 Rohirrim against the Orcs. No hits. We'll have the Riders of Rohan. Rohan Riders. 3 of them versus 3. 4 plus. We're able to take out one of the Orcs here. Okay, next up we have these 2 riders against these 2 Orcs. Again, 4 plus. And one of the Orcs is dispatched. And then finally our 3 remaining elves, also 4 plus against the wargs. And they remove one of the wargs. We also have Aragorn able to attack, and he's going to take this orc as well. Actually, we probably should make Aragorn. Okay, that's fine. Aragorn can take the orc, and we will have Legolas fire upon that cave troll, and the cave troll, or the troll, is also destroyed by Legolas. And I think that's going to do it for everyone. Sure. Okay, let's go back to our orcs. We'll have this Urukai. Urukai footman. 6 inches, so he'll move 6. And he'll rush back to the fray. We'll have, or maybe he can fire this cannon again. We'll have, let's have this rider also break off, and he can go Rohan rider 12, so he can come join in with these to help with the with the elves. We'll have Gandalf here coming in to help clean up these final elves inside. Okay, so let's go ahead and have 3 Rohan riders versus the orcs. Rohan riders able to dispatch both of these orcs. Let's have our 4 now. We've got Rohan with the elves versus wargs. This is also at a 4 plus. Again, just 1. We have this rider versus an orc. 3. We have 3 footmen able to take an orc, and then we have Gandalf and a rider of Rohan. Nothing. Finally, we have our archers at the top, and they're able to take out the last 2 of these orcs inside. Alright, so the final orc play. Let's have this Urukai arrive to this culvert and try to fire it. We'll also have this orc attack the rider, and we'll have these riders attack the elves. So we get 3 riders versus the elves. Warg riders, 5 plus. Ooh, we get 2 elves are taken. We have this orc versus a rider. Nothing. And we have the covert. Again, just rolling one die. Aiming this at the 5+ for explosive detonation. Okay, no, he's firing into the tower and nothing. And let's go back to our riders. Let's have these riders go to engage here. These guys get, how much do they have? They have 18 range, so can they make it out this far? No. No, so these guys are on their own. Okay, let's have these riders firing down on Uruk and this guy. So the riders, the 4, nothing. And we'll have our rider from Rohan attacking here. He gets rid of this orc. Let's have these moving 12. So they're riding to aid with this. And let's have these ride outward from the wall. We'll have our troops coming outward like this. Theoden leading them. And Aragorn as well. Okay, so we've got Theoden leading them, Aragorn leading them. He is already fired. We can have Legolas fire at this Uruk with 4. Legolas gets that Uruk. And then we have these last 2, Elf and Rider. They need 4+, and they fail. I think we're going to do a morale check for these Warg Riders. Well, they're staying in there, so the Warg Riders will go. And they're able to take these last 2 out. Not in time to save them. We'll have our final Warg Riders come in. And this one here can also go for 12. And we'll move our troops out here. Let's have those 4 dice roll. And this should clear out these orcs. 3. We get the wargs defeated. So guys, that's it. That's going to wrap it up. We've got the orcs defeated at Helm's Deep. Hope you liked it. We will be doing some others of these in this series. We'll probably do Minas Tirith. We'll probably do the Gates of Moranon. We'll see you on the game board. Thank you for watching us and talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.